Mic isn't on. Still learning. And we're playing Vintage Story again today. So I'm loading that up right now. And the server's private for now. May go public sometime soon, but there's really nothing to see except for a new world, which I plan to pillage and build something out of because it's fiction. Let's see. There we go. And yeah, again, the goal ultimately is to build a fort that can sustain us over the winter. And hopefully that won't take, you know, until January, literally. But since I've only got about 10 or 12 hours into the game, not this playthrough, but in general, um, it might take a while. Other games that I usually play include Star Citizen, 7 Days to Die. I have an embarrassing number of hours in that game. And a few others. Gina Wee, who you can find on Twitch, got me into this. So thank you. And I think we're starting at night. So into the game we go. There we are. And let's see here. Time of day. Oh, it's almost 2 in the morning. So the night won't last us too long. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to sift, I don't think. No, that's medium fertility soil. That's hard rock. Can't sift that. And that's more. What? What is it? Patches of grass. Okay. So yeah, we're not going to be sifting, but we will be eating. Thank you to Gina Wee, who guest starred on our first stream yesterday morning and brought us, well, actually, saved my butt more than once. And oh, wow, that's not very healthy stuff. Kind of glad she's not playing right now because, the food is scarce. But yeah, I joined her on her server as well. So you could maybe look for a collab between us eventually. And she stored all of her stuff. Yeah, she's too kind. Um, this stuff will help me survive. There's 36 of those, so yeah, the roots are kind of important. Um, so I'm just trying to separate the stacks here. There we go. Because we don't want to eat all of them. We want to plant some so we can get a continuous supply of cattails like that. She has 12 more. All right, so I promise that I will put more than I find in this jar, back in this jar. And that will, if she comes back to this server, which she may, um, uh, she will find a bounty of things where she left a few things. But Gino is one of the good ones. So let's see here. What do I not need? I'm going to leave my bowl here just in case because there are a lot of predators around. And as soon as I get out there, I'm going to plant my bushes. So get those in a ready spot. Is there anything I need to make out of this flint? Yes. Okay. I do not have an axe, so I need one. Let's just quickly nap that out. But yeah, last time we played, I died a bunch of times. And the funny thing is, the reputation for this game is that it's kind of cozy. Which, at the beginning, I have to say, not really. No. At least maybe I don't know, maybe I'm not used to this kind of game anymore. Maybe I've been changed too much by ridiculous games like 7 Days to Die and spectacular games like Star Citizen and other things like that. So maybe it's just an adjustment period that I'm going through. Okay, so I got more inventory space. Let's put that stuff back. And I guess... Oh, I got a notification somewhere. The Patreon is hopping because there's some stuff going on. But all good stuff, which is great. Yeah, I have a Patreon, but I'm not going to pitch it now because it's... the content there is mostly about my writing career, which is pertinent, but I haven't put much of my streaming stuff on there, and the special rewards for people who go over there for to support me as a streaming creator, well, it's not there yet. I don't have any special stuff for you guys yet, so the pitch will wait because I'm not an irrational shill. But hey, if you want to find the Patreon, here comes the pitch. There's a lot of stuff from my writing there. I've written about, give or take, 40, actually over 40 novels written. I think nearly that many published. And yeah, that's my career. I'm a full-time writer. So the Twitch thing is for fun. And I also kind of want to... That was the sound of a bear. I'm going to ignore that for a minute because I'm down here safe. Just going to nap my spear, which will do really nothing against that creature, but I feel better. But yeah, my career is as a writer, and I'm hoping to sort of expand that and expand my horizons by streaming. And I love gaming, so it's not like I'm going to quit. I've only been doing it for 46 to 47 years since someone plopped a Commodore 64 in front of me and my brother and changed our lives. Someone? That was my Uncle Tom. So, what is that? Oh, she left a gear here. And obsidian. So I don't know what's going on up there. I kind of wish I had a periscope. And I just realized that I could use a shovel. Especially since my plan today, since I had a little head start with food, that's an axe head, that's a shovel head, was to, that bear is just doing something out there, was to build a pit around this hole so I could protect myself and everything I have and everything Gina left here. With that hole, and maybe trap a few animals like that bear. Jeez, that's can you hear it? I can hear it. I mean, I have 80s tunes looped into my sound. I'm going to turn the game sound up a little bit so you can hear the terror out there. I'm a wimp. I should be checking out what's going on, but I'm not going to do that yet. Is there any room in there? No. Okay. I need to build containers for this place so I can drop things that I don't want to lose when bears eat me. Gulp. Okay, I hope it's fighting something and losing. Okay, I'm just gonna open a little hole. Hi. It's raining. That's normal. Okay, I need to get something to plug that hole real quick. Is that the bear crying? Sorry if you're lonely, buddy, but I am not your kind. Let's see here. Is there anything else I can just... Okay, I can combine my flint with what's there. I can... Oh, she's got a lot of horsetail to make bandages. That's cool. I'll combine my sticks with those, and that's basalt stone, which does not have to be there at all. Those are 13 bushes, which I would like to plant, and she's got some leftover clay, a bowl. What's that? Obsidian. Oh, we can put that down. So we'll do that. That, there. Decorate with obsidian. It's the latest in interior decor. Oh, you can nap with it, which is very cool. But we'll just decorate with it. Oh, come on. How many are there? There we go. Okay, so that made some room in our storage. This is not how you start an exciting stream. Okay, what else do I want to put away? Because I have a feeling I'm going to end up either running from that bear or fighting it and losing. So I don't know why I'm eating food and costing myself stuff. Okay. Can you sneak around a bear in this game? I can't be sure. I don't know how to sneak. I don't think you can. I hear something. That's the bear, and there's something else there that is shooting arrows at me. Where the? Is that it? Oh, there's a rift right there, and I'm passing by the bear. Kill it, kill it. Oh, it's dead. Okay. That's the bear. I don't know what to do about this, man. I think I'm just gonna... I mean, the plan was to dig a pit, but he's right there, and I'm almost dead. Okay. Someone's screaming at the screen right now. I can hear them. They're saying, bandage yourself. Bandage yourself. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to look around to make sure I'm not backing into more danger. Still bandaging. Thank you for the bandages, Gina. I entered this game fairly inept, and why is there another rift there? This is not... Okay. This isn't what I imagined when I thought, I'm going to log in and stream for a couple hours. Play some vintage story. So yeah, let's see here. Okay, that is a nice deep hole that is too easy to get out of, in my opinion. So we're just going to block it up a little bit. There we go. Is it still... Okay, good. That stops most creatures from getting out. There's some berries. That's nice. But they're not ready. Oh, we have so much to do. Oh, hey, it's JC. Great nickname. Thank you for popping up in the chat. I'm not chat disciplined here. Not yet. So, if I'm a little slow to read you, I apologize in advance. Yeah, this is the game I'm betraying Star Citizen for, and yeah, you probably already noticed. JC, for the record, has shown up for almost, if not every single stream that I've had in 2025. So he's a legend. And I should make him a moderator, but there really isn't much to moderate yet, so... that end, I don't know if he wants the responsibility. So I'm going to grab... What are conglomerate stones? I should check that out later. Okay, so... Yeah, I'm streaming 80s tracks in through my sound system, so stream can't hear it, neither can Twitch. I think you missed part 1. Well, you didn't miss much. I think I died 5 times. And it's on YouTube, and it's also a VOD on Twitch. So, hey, if you need a second screen piece or something to entertain you, it's there. Slate stones. All right, so look around, make sure that frickin' bear isn't around. Check the map. So down there we've got an apple tree. What do I need? I need storage. We found clay. Where was that? That's me. Red clay. Okay, the red clay is right behind me. Yeah, the last one was the first vintage story stream. So, yeah. Thank you for being interested. But to catch you up, basically, I had a friend on, Gina, who is another Twitch streamer, and she's a lot better at this game than I was. Oh, you saw it after it was over. Yeah. So, for anyone else tuning in, we went exploring. I did a lot of dying. She made a lot of progress. And died once or twice too, to be fair. Get those berries and pick up my spear, because I threw it by mistake. And then we found this lovely hole that I just came out of. And she made dinner, which I ate as soon as I started the stream. So, if you're watching, Gina, I'm sorry. I ate your half too. But I will replenish things. Oh, what JC says he started to play but he didn't get far. Which game did you start playing? Was it Vintage Story or okay, I want Pete too. Oh, it's Vintage Story. Yeah, it's not the most forgiving game, I'm gonna say. I want to build a fort that'll keep us alive through winter, me and any guest I have on, because I know quite a few people are playing this right now. But yeah, we'll see how hard that is. I mean, this game won't defeat me. I'll definitely do something with it. I'll get that fort made and it will be defensible. But hopefully it won't take me that long. This is the session where I hope I start making real progress. Because I think without Gina, it would have been a lot of me running around and dying last stream without me making much progress. But this world is full of awesome stuff. So, and it's probably the 5th seed that I tried, just because I wanted to test the server really well. And I didn't play the seeds that I started because there were originally some technical difficulties with this game and streaming it. Is just to make sure that the server was working as intended. Okay, so that might be enough peat, but I'm going to get a little bit more. Is that peat? That's peat. But yeah, it's a fun game. Like, it's definitely, if you're a fan of Minecraft, this is very much like hard mode in Minecraft, and the progression doesn't play the same. Anyway, I've rattled on. So what did you think of your short play session with Vintage Story? While I take a drink and head back to the bear. Okay, I need to eat these berries. Yeah, there's a 5-second delay on the chat, so I think Vintage Story is pretty good, though. Considering it's a game made originally by a couple of modders, foxes, who used to mod Minecraft. I think they've done a fantastic job with it right from the beginning. Because I originally played this, I think, in 2018, and it was already in good shape. So JC's response is, or rather Kalmatar, is it was good. I was having a hard time with running out of room. The build system takes getting used to. Yeah, I think we're in total agreement there. Building tools takes, it takes a little while for that to get quick, I think. I should just move these back to camp, but very easy to find here. Flowering. No, the I don't know. I've seen some stuff that impresses me in the mid to late game. Okay, I've got to look around because I'm gonna harvest this raccoon for its bushmeat, but something killed it. Cool. Give me the bushmeat. Give me the hide. Okay, that's where I'm headed. Watching for that bear and anything that might have come out of those rifts. As you can see, one of my gravestones is still on the map. But Kalmatar says, also trying to figure out what is worth keeping and what not. Yeah. That takes a bit. I mean, watching a Let's Play really helps. I watched a couple, that's more peat, and it's like right next to our camp. Huh, okay. Oops. Should have continued onto the red clay. Okay, so I need food. I don't see the bear. Did he move on? I don't know. Watch, he's like in my den. Yeah, okay, so he isn't. Whoops. Yeah, this is what happens when you're looking in 3 directions at once. You just place a block wherever. Okay, so get a little bit more grub. Eat that so I don't die of starvation. Oh, you're a hoarder by nature. Okay, so when I start playing 7 Days to Die, which is coming very soon, you're gonna feel my pain because I'm horrible. You died of starvation. Yeah, that's brutal, right? I'm a hoarder too. Um, and I want to keep everything. Oh no, my fire's cold. Ah, a torch and another torch. I think this one's my torch. Um, yeah, so we're both hoarders, but I've starved to death once in this seed and in other plays, another time playing. Um, but that shouldn't be the case because hoarders keep like everything. So I mean, it's kind of ridiculous and funny. In 7 Days to Die, you had 20 or so boxes full of stuff. Yeah, that's how it ends up with me too, that's for sure. Oh yeah, okay, peat is really only good for burning, as far as I know. So, but our firewood is good for much other stuff. So, many other things. Wow, speaky good, learning again. Which translates into I'm learning how to talk all over again because I'm doing so in public, which isn't how I usually roll. But yeah, in 7 Days to Die, I usually end up with a vault filled with stuff. Like just crazy. Okay, I think I can put peat here because Gina really got us off to a good start here. Oh, I got so much peat from a place that's so far away. So, well, far enough away so I don't have to worry about depleting the peat. Stack it to the ceiling. Yes, keep it out of my inventory and visible so I know exactly where I'm pulling it from. Yeah, I don't know. 7 Days to Die has changed a lot. I love my survival games. I'm not willing to admit to how many hours I have in that game because the number is embarrassing. You're gonna have to guess. Uh, and I started playing a very long time ago. It was when I moved in here, in this apartment, which was 10 years ago. So I started playing 10 years ago, shortly after it came out when it was kind of an embarrassing piece of junk. And, okay, I see what she was doing. So let's see, how much red clay do we have stored up? Not enough. Okay, we need food. Grab food. And, I've watched that game go through high times, sort of low times. You have over 200 hours? You want to play a guessing game? Guess how many hours I have. I know this isn't a measuring contest, but this is a number that embarrasses me because there were a few years where it was my default game. So if I wasn't playing World of Warcraft for some strange reason, or some other game that all my friends were in, it is over 1,000. So you're not close. Um, but yeah, so yeah, I mean, I would throw a few hours into 7 Days to Die if I wasn't playing something else that all my buddies were into. Um, like Valheim sucked all my gaming time away. And I mean, I played that game until I was like stiff as a board because because of repetitive stress issues in my hands and my arms. Now I'm far more disciplined. Like this stream is only going to be about an hour and a half, 2 hours long, and I might be back later on tonight. But there are stretches in between, and good things, healthy things. Okay, I have to stack that real quick. And come on, wrong thing. But yeah, Valheim had me stiff, like my arms and my shoulders pretty stiff, because I played way too much. The 7 Days to Die did it a couple times too. But if there's nothing else cooking game wise, that's what I'd be playing. And I don't like zombie games. That's the funniest thing about it. Oh, you used to play Rust a lot. Yeah, I didn't get into that. I think that was like a game that was really popular when 7 Days was starting to get really good. Ah, I need more peat. Let's get a few of those. Okay, I'm wasting time here, so put that in. A little bit of bushmeat and we'll eat up because I've got work to do. Actually, I should just... Okay, I ate that. Oh, put that back. That's curing, I think. Yeah, Rust I never really got into. I know that I missed out, though, because they used to have, like, major clan wars or something. And I've heard only good stories about that. Don't... Just eat it. There we go. That's about as much food as I'm gonna get. Where's my shovel? Oh, I broke it. Shit. Okay, just grab that. Grab another one. Get down there. What? Alright. And make an obsidian shovel. Click, quick, because the day is only so long. And the season is never as long as you want it to be. Ah, crap, where are my sticks? Yeah, winter is a huge deal in this game. Okay, so put that away. Rawhide, small. Oh, crap. So these things need to be oiled up. Okay, I'm going to plant these, even if I have to do so while I'm running away from a bear. And there. Shovel! Key to the earth. Yeah, so what was it about Rust that kept you coming back? Put it down. There we go. Don't have time, there may be a bear. Okay. Yeah, I am terrified of bears. They have eaten me at least 2 times, probably 3 times. And I really hope that the berries, this just occurred to me, I hope the berry bushes that I planted, like 40 of them or something, aren't attracting them. that could be a problem. That is the red clay. Let's go. Watch for berries on the way. But yeah, I don't know. 7 days and used to drag me back because there's just so much you can do in there, and the progression used to be so good. We eat on the way. And when you got through the progression, you could just, yeah, you could build almost anything you wanted. Okay, that's a boar. I don't want to kill it, but I have to kill it. Don't hit me, bro. Boar. Love when they just pause like that. Okay, I can afford to run after him a bit and burn some food. Where'd he go? Oh no. Oh, that was some life lost over nothing. Damn. Well, hopefully I get better at hunting soon. And there's a dead rooster. Well, I'll settle for chicken. Come on. Awesome. If only I had a cooler to keep that stuff fresh. Let's see, so how long are you going to be good for? 2 days. Okay, I can get it back to camp and eat it before then. I'm just going to run because I have a bit of extra food. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, red clay is kind of essential because it's apparently the best kind of clay. I've never really got a clear answer on that. I'd have to look it up. But any clay is good because you just make all kinds of stuff. Pottery is key. It's like well, I think most anthropologists agree that it's one of the foundations of early civilization. As soon as we could put stuff in pots, we were set. Okay, now where's this clay? There's my X marker. And are there any baddies around? Okay, so it's at the foot of a forest, so on the edge of a forest. So that's good because we might find mushrooms. But I don't see any in an initial survey. I just see some ruins that are awesome. Anything bad? Got the cracked barrel. I don't like being in the marking screen. Because I can't see what's happening around me. Okay, where is this clay? I need the clay. Especially since if I want something to, yes, if I want something to do at night, because at night you can just sit down and do pottery work all night long. And I mean, pottery, right? There's a reason why it's still a hobby. I don't know why I said that, but I guess it's true. But more importantly, all that stuff is going to provide us with storage. It's going to help us smelt all of our new tools when we find copper, which I understand there's some copper nearby. I just don't know where it is. I'll have to go looking around. And yeah, there's a lot we can do with this clay. It's kind of key. And I really mismarked it. Like, unless there's also clay over there, or that clay was dug up, but not moving my marker. There's no time. That wheel turning in the middle is telling me that I'm slowly going insane. And it's all about the location. So I have to get my butt out of here. Also, I think I just heard a wolf. So, check my stacks. I'm leaving! That's more than enough play for now. And for quite a while. Hey, I hope that wolf goes after that fox. Because I don't want to die again. I mean, it's not the end of the world, it's just a game, but it's a huge buzzkill. Not that I'm buzzed. But yeah, so... the only problem with playing a game like this is that it makes me want to write fantasy a little bit. Not gonna lie, I've had 2 fantasy novels on my mind for years now. One is the end of a trilogy that I left in a pretty good place, so people who read the first 2 books do get, that's a bear, do get sort of a nice ending point in the second book, but you know there's going to be a third. What is that? That's sand. I'm going to grab a couple. And the other fantasy novel is a different animal. It is not part of a series. It's a standalone that I've been quietly developing and would like to work on sometime in the next 5 years. But I owe people more Spinward Fringe novels, and that is exactly what I intend to give them, starting early next year. So, those science fiction novels rule my life, and I kind of don't mind. Actually, I don't mind. I like it. I like my career. I wish it wasn't shrinking a little bit. But I think that's at least partially my fault. And I like the series that I've been working on since 2008. It's a long time. But at least I have a lot of books to show for it. Where's my house? There's the berries. Are there berries? I'd love for there to be berries. Nope. Okay, down in the hole. Yeah, it's all caveman these days. And nothing follows me. Okay, so I have more peat. No, more clay. What time is it? It is 8 p.m. local time in the game. So, what do I do? Do I go outside to look for stuff, or do I stay? I've got some nice stacks of clay, which is awesome. I have some chicken to put on the fire. I'm going to get a little bit of peat. Let's see. So we get the fire going again. Hey, didn't have to relight it this time. We got the chicken cooking. And I know... How many feathers was that? I got 6 feathers? That is a really well dressed chicken. Undressed by the time I got to it. Okay, so this is full. We gotta fix this. That's why tonight is pottery night. Okay, I'm all full of stuff that could be valuable. Did she actually store some food? No. It's just a crock pot. Cool. What do? I don't want to walk out with all this stuff on my person. It really needs storage. Is there anything I can stack? I don't think I can stack raw clay, but no. You can only make stuff with it, which is great, but let's see. So guess what I can do is stack some basalt sand nearby so I can pan it. Once we get some pottery cooking, And sadly, I mean, if I want to see what is going on outside, I'm going to have to walk out with all this stuff. Oh, it's dark. I'm okay, never mind. We're not doing that. We're going to do pottery instead. Welcome to the chat, computerized misfortune. Oh, you're advertising cheap viewers. No thanks. I'm too poor to pay for viewers, thank you very much. That end, I haven't fully announced my Twitch channel, so I don't even know how many viewers I can get. Okay, we're gonna go get ourselves some storage. So, time to do pottery. And there, okay. So we go with a bigger stamp. Okay. Screw it, we're just gonna drag it around and get it done. Pop. Okay, back to a small one. Yep, you cannot escape spam. It is everywhere except for in this game. There just is no escaping the spam. Okay, now do it even faster, because the devs gave us a quick copy paste mode just in case the layers are the same all the way up. And we go. Watch the clay we gathered go into a form. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the future holds for me streaming. I know I like doing it. I honestly hope that, oops. I hope that it goes well and it's a good way to connect to my readers and to meet new people. And yeah, that's kind of about it. I mean, life was getting a little bit too, I don't know, I didn't have many connections to people anymore after a while because I concentrated on writing mostly and a couple of hobbies. So I was watching Film Threat one day. It's a review channel based on a magazine that was around in the 90s and after that. And I like those guys. I don't watch it anymore just because I think there was a bit of negativity around that I was getting me down about some of my favorite franchises. I even participated in a small way in a funeral for a franchise, which was a special video event, a live video event. I wasn't live, but they played a video that I recorded for them back, and that was cool. My message to the people who attended a funeral for a franchise, which was about Star Wars dying, kind of a tongue-in-cheek joke, but it was also a way to acknowledge that Star Wars wasn't what we all dreamed it could be. So it was good-spirited. But my message wasn't, oh, whoa, Star Wars has been murdered by its new masters at Disney, which it wasn't doing well. But that wasn't what I was there to talk about. I decided that I wanted to talk to the other creators in the room. What was that all about? So my video what am I getting hurt by? I don't know. Oh, I'm hungry. Whoops. embarrassing. Starving to death. That's not good. Chicken! Ooh, that didn't do much. I hope those berries are ready when the morning comes. Where is the... There's the peat. Yeah, my message really was, hey, creators, large and small. Franchises, big franchises are kind of dying. Like, Marvel was bombing in the box office. Star Wars was doing the same thing. Oh, you forgot how to make the tools. I guess in this game, yeah, you just put flint or whatever you want to make, or you want to make it out of in your inventory. Use shift to hunker down and then right click and you'll get a menu like this. But yeah, so the big franchises in Hollywood, the action franchises, Star Wars, Marvel, those guys weren't scoring high at the box office. So I said, hey, this is an opening for us, creators. So get to work, because fans like us, because most of us creators are also fans these days, are looking for something to read. We're looking for something to watch. We're looking for something to relax with, right? We want really good entertainment. It's really that simple. Something fun, something to worth making us look up from our phones, right? So that's what I try to do with my books. And if anyone's, and I've only run into one person in the last year who, when they found out that I write books for a living, said, I've always dreamt of, writing a book, but it doesn't look like a good time right now because, you know, AI books are coming out and stuff like that. I just told them, and then it's the perfect time. We need humans writing books, you know, because AI still can't do it all. And there are other reasons too, but if you have the passion to write, even if it is just for a couple months, or, you know, even if it's like a few people I've met who wanted to get into the habit of writing, and once they started getting into the habit of journaling, that was enough to satisfy them. That's still great. You know, give it a try. Write a book. Or write a short story. That's kind of a better place to start. If you have a compelling idea or just the urge to write, do it. And my fire just went out. So, I don't know. I am tired of seeing people getting discouraged, right? And I see it. And it's too bad. I think ouch. Cat Matar says he was starving again because he can't collect food. Well, I'm right there with you, man. I am currently starving. Oh no, about to start starving. My character's about to start jerking and twitching and making noise. There we go, see? It's just the way the early days are. The trick is to find the parts of your camp. Look for food, get food, and while you've got yourself fed, do something meaningful. Okay, so I need to put something on the fire. We'll do that. Okay, first of all, this is a hole for our pottery. There. I know. What time is it? It's 2 in the morning, so my guy has to wait at least an hour. Grab some peat. Think I have to put grass down there. And I'm out of sticks. Shit. Okay. So at least we have one pottery storage going. I don't want to lose anything important. The grass has got to go. Of course, I pick it up again. The feathers can stay. The sticks have got to go. Clay is precious. Wow, those pots took a bit of clay. Oh, okay, I have a bunch left. The peat brick can be... Yeah, I'm putting stuff away quick because I kind of expect to die. I wish those grew underground. I don't think berry bushes grow underground though. Okay, that's one. Yeah, so I'm in, as soon as I get out, I'm going to check the berry bushes and then... Okay. What? Okay, I can lean these against something so I don't actually have to drop them when I die. How do you do that? Okay, can I make a shelf or a rack of some kind? Nope, I don't have enough sticks for a rack. Okay, so what I might be able to do is... Okay, that won't do anything. I know I can lean my shovel somewhere. Oh, cool. So it's shift and control. Yep. And you can lean your tools up against the wall. Since I don't plan on defending myself if I get in trouble. Oh, cool. You can do it with your knife, your shovel. And I think you can actually stack... Oh. Oh, well, I'll just leave that there. Grass is not very important. Like, you need it, but... I'll leave my... There we go. Yeah, you need grass for a lot of things, but you can get it everywhere. Okay, there are no berries. No bear either. This is good. I'm going to go out wandering looking for food. Crap. I need to put my storage stuff down. Okay, there's nothing super important in there. Just shut up, I'm trying to... Okay, no. In order to put my baskets down, I need to empty them and put them... Screw it off. Thank you. And put them... Shift and put them on the floor. There. I'm practically naked. Looking for food. There's some things over here. Oh, it's a punishing game, I gotta say. In the early days, if you're not really lucky, it's a bit punishing. The forest usually has a lot of mushrooms and a bunch of berries, but you have to watch the mushrooms because I know I ate one that was not good for me and nearly killed me. Okay, where am I going exactly? Okay, I'm gonna go this way because I haven't explored this way well. And here's hoping I find a berry bush that is just dripping with ripe berries. Let's see. So... Come on. There's gotta be one around. Not gonna stop for sticks. All that stuff can wait. I need food. Food. What's that? Oh, it's just forest floor. So I'm back in the woods. And I hear bees. Okay. Gotta mark bees. Red and anything will do. Ladder. Bees. Okay, there. Bees are also a huge bonus to food, and all you have to do. And there's red clay here too. Oh my god. All you have to do is make a skep and place it near the bees, surrounded by flowers, and the bees will eventually move into your skep. And you can carry the skep back home just like a backpack. I don't have a knife. I am an idiot. Okay, I don't need this. This will not help me. Okay, I need something to assault. Who's flint? Did I get one or two? I got two. Perfect. That's a spear, that's a knife. I think I have enough time. Actually, this is kind of pointless. So I just realized it's nice to find... It's great to find cattails because you can harvest them. That's a wolf. For the reeds and for their roots. And you can eat the roots once you've cooked them. But you have to cook them first, and I don't have time for that kind of thing. So I'm just going to run around the forest and look for good mushrooms. That's a good mushroom. Sweet. Eat it! Eat it! Eat it, you fool. Okay. So definitely not a lot of mushroom, but enough to save my butt for now. This might be a bad... That seems like a bad mushroom. Is it? No, it's actually quite good. So we're going to eat all our mushrooms. Watch for that wolf, because it will destroy us. Okay. Witch's hat. And I don't feel like listening to Blondie. Again, I am sorry that I can't share my 80s mix, which is I think 70 songs long right now. Because it would get me a pretty bad copyright strike or 10. But in the future, I think I'll share my YouTube playlists. So if you do want to listen to whatever I'm listening to, you can just pay that a visit and put it on in the background. Might not exactly match the song I'm listening to, but at least the playlist will be. How do you eat? Scroll your select the box with your mouse wheel or the numbers at the top, and then hold down right click, and you scroll over whatever you plan to eat. Sorry, man. I really need to look at chat more often. I apologize, especially since there's a 5-second delay. I have to go bother someone and learn how to get rid of that delay, because I once got it down to a second, which was nice. And I'm walking towards where I heard that wolf, I just realized. But I don't think he noticed me. Yay. Okay, so I think what I want to do is start harvesting some stuff that's important. The vines there that I picked up, they make rope. That is always important. Rope ladders, all kinds of other stuff come from rope. The rope ladder one's probably pretty obvious. Let's see here. So... the reeds. Let's get on these. We need these. Because those make a bunch of different things. The cattails make a bunch of different things. Their roots can provide food and they're transplantable. And you don't have to transplant them in water for them to grow. But they apparently don't propagate. So if you plant a cattail root it won't make more cattail plants, which I think is a kind of a jip, but for all I know that's accurate to real life. So but let's see here. We do need the cattails for a number of things, like more baskets to carry more stuff. Okay, wonder if I have enough. So I do. So real quick, you just take pairs of cattails and you set them up like that, and you get a basket like that. And storage space. I hope to have some really nice bags real soon, but I haven't found flax to replant, so don't know if that'll happen. I'm not finished in the forest though. I'm gonna take a chance and look around for mushrooms, but my head's on a swivel because I am watching for wolves and bears. Oh, it's a boar. Oh god, I'm such an idiot. Okay, such a scaredy cat, not an idiot. Oh. I mean, boars don't attack unless you poke them in the face or the butt, so I'm not going to poke that one. I'm not prepared. That is catmint. Okay. I'm pretty sure my dude doesn't get high on catnip, though that would be really funny. And why didn't I bring my tools? Well, I expected to die. For anyone just tuning in. So my tools are back at camp while I'm exploring for food and foraging for food. Okay, I don't want that yet. But I've found, some very good things while I've been out here. Let's see here. So let's get some branchy leaves while I'm here. Did I actually pick up a branch from that? I must have. Okay, more cattails is more emergency food and more storage space. I heard something. Okay. Just hurry up and get these, and then I think, I don't know, I mean, I've got berry bushes growing at home, I've got, but no food at home. Like, that boar would have been great, but I don't have a spear, and I just heard that wolf again, so I'm out of here. I do not have much to defend myself with. This knife ain't gonna do it. I'm generally pretty good at video games, but not good enough to just kill a wolf with a flint knife. Nope. I think what I'll do is I'm gonna go home, put these cattail roots on the fire so they cook up, and then I will start digging my trap. Okay, that doesn't look like a great place. Caves are usually bad early game. You can find some pretty awesome stuff, no doubt, but you don't have a great chance of survival because there's usually something nasty down there. Okay, just trying to look around in case I find bonus food that's loose flint. I'll take that. How many cattails do I have? I think I have enough. Yeah, I have enough for another basket. That'll give me 4 once I get back home. Damned wolf? Did you mean to say, or damn world? Because either complaint is a valid complaint. Let's see here. Wolf. Yep. They're trouble. Not as much trouble as bears, which now that I'm headed home, I realize I have to watch for. But I also have to look for some other details once I get a minute. Because this game does have an encyclopedia built in that tells you how to do everything. Obsidian is helpful. And I don't see... Take more obsidian, please. I don't see the bear anywhere. But... Oh, did I just pick up some berries? Black currant. I haven't eaten those yet, so I'm going to check them. Root. Yeah, let us eat those. It doesn't buy us much time, but... I'm going to grab my torch because there are creatures that can walk through that block. And I'm going to put my delicious roots on the fire. Is it a vegetable? No, it's just wild food. Can't really do anything fancy with it. That's too bad. Okay, so I'll grab some peat before I start starving again. They really should have called this game Don't Starve. Like, really. But name was taken by another really good game. Okay, so we got that going. I really should plant that berry bush outside. That is going. What am I missing? I was missing sticks to finish this kiln, wild kiln. I'm still missing sticks, I think. There's a basalt stone. Get out. Oh, I've got a pile of peat there. I'm going to use it. And I know